Do not adjust your TV set. Yes, it's me, back again, Dave Bain, with his co-host Amanda Mitchell with another exciting episode of The Front Row. We've got a very exciting show for you tonight. It's a two-parter with our director friend, Francisco Campos-Lopez. And we're going to get to see a lot more of Amanda this time around because she went out in the field. Unfortunately, I was unable to make it out in the field, so you're not going to really be hearing much from me tonight. Isn't that right, Amanda?
But that's okay. You're going to hear a lot from me. We have 5 videos to talk about tonight. Francisco, we're going to call him Frankie for all intents and purposes. He says we're now his friends, so we can call him Frankie.
Yeah, right.
Is that right? Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to talk about 5 videos. It's actually going to be a 2-part show tonight. We have a lot to talk about. We're very excited to sort of dive in. Frankie, let's just get started. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your background?
Yeah, so I'm from a small country. The name is Chile. It's in the end of the world, actually. It's in the south. I was born there. My mom is from Spain, so I have like a very rich mixture on my blood, actually. And I made myself as a filmmaker in Argentina. So I came here like last year after I won an award in a film festival. So that was like my breaking through in the area. So I just thought, okay, I should give it a try. So I came to the States, you know. And that's basically my background. I'm a filmmaker. I have done some films, and I did some music videos in South America. So, and my starting here was like all over again.
Great. And tell us a little bit about some of the differences that you've seen already. You know, you said you studied a lot under folks from Argentina, Chile. What's different about coming to the States and doing videos here?
Yeah, the good thing about coming to the States is that you have like a bigger echo. That's the thing, you know. So you can do like your work anywhere, but the echo that you have here in America is priceless, you know. So you get like more like echo everywhere. So in South America, it's different, you know. You need to work with a really like well-known band, in order to get some sort of recognition. Here, if you do something like independent, as long as it's good, it's okay, you know. So basically, that was my motivation when I was trying to come here, you know, like to get like a bigger echo.
Excellent.
Okay, well, let's get right into it. Amanda was able to go down on December 15th to the Rock and Roll Hotel where there was a premiere of 5 videos, but 4 bands that Frankie worked on their videos, and it was a big premiere. Amanda actually got to go down there, interview the bands, watch the videos. So that being said, we're going to go into the first videos, which was from the Modern Thieves. You may remember the Modern Thieves from our first show. Mike and Ryan were here, a couple of characters, and they're even bigger characters down on the live set. And we're going to go in, and there's 2 videos from them. We're going to see Pony and Tequila Mama. And that being said, let's go to the clips, Phil. Let's show those clips, and when we come back, Amanda will tell us a little bit about the clips and the interview with the Modern Thieves.
Hey guys, it's Amanda here. I'm down at the Rock and Roll Hotel. I'm standing here with the Modern Thieves. You may recognize Ryan and Mike from the last show, but I'm going to go ahead and let Mike introduce you to a new bandmate.
Yes, we would like to introduce the infamous, the legendary, notorious Daniel Kirkland Mudge.
Yes, Kirkland. It's a very good middle name. I spent a lot of money on it. Actually, I've known Mike for a long time. We learned from the same guitar teacher, and our bands have been playing shows together for about 10 years. I just met Ryan down there tonight. He seems like a good guy, and I'm looking forward to rocking out with the band.
Word.
Nice to meet you, Mudge. So Ryan, is this really his first time playing with y'all?
This is his first time full band. He's played with us some acoustic shows, but this is his first time full band, so we're excited / nervous to see how good he is, but we're excited. He's a really good guitar player. He's going to be great. It's going to be a good show.
Fantastic. And we have a music video debut tonight. Mike, do you want to tell me a little bit about the video? 2 music video debuts. I'll have you tell me a little bit about those.
Okay. Well, tonight we're going to be debuting 2 videos. One is our cover of Genuine's club hit from 1997, Pony, that we have remade with the legend. I'm going to use this word all day. Legendary Marcus Johnson, who guest starred with us on keys that we shot as a live performance video, and we also shot a video for our next single called Tequila Mama. That's more of a narrative video we shot down in where the hell is it, Sperrysville, and my niece Crystal, who actually has done a Foo Fighters video and a Sammy Hagar video, was the lead with the romantic lead with Ryan, which would cause a lot of awkwardness for me at numerous times in the video, as you'll see in there. No. So shut up. Shut up. Anyway, so we will be debuting both those videos tonight. A lot of the guys have. Brendan hasn't even seen Tequila Mama yet. Mudge hasn't seen Tequila Mama yet. Only two of us have seen it. So we're pretty excited to see for everybody to see the first shot. I think they turned out great. I think everyone's going to be pretty blown away by what we ended up with out of all this. So yeah, we're excited, and I'm going to hand it back over now.
Thanks, Mike. So Ryan, tonight, well, actually, no, let me have you introduce Brendan again real quick.
This is Brendan. He's our drummer. Him and Mike have been playing together for about 10 years now, I guess. They were in a group before called Politics, who is well-renowned, world-renowned, DC-renowned, whatever, around the area, very well-known. They toured all over the country and stuff like that. And, yeah, he's badass, an amazing drummer. And, yeah, we're happy to have him as part of the band.
Fantastic. So what songs are you going to play tonight?
Tonight we have, I think it's an 8-song set. They're all originals except for one. We have one cover that we're going to do, which is a Radiohead song called Paranoid Android. Pony is a cover, but we make it our own. So, yeah, all the rest of them are covers. I won't go through name by name. But, yeah, 2 of them are going to be the songs that we're doing videos for, Tequila Mama and Pony.
Hey everyone, it's Amanda here. We're backstage at the Rock and Roll Hotel. I have the drummer from the Modern Thieves, Brendan. Brendan, why don't you introduce yourself to the front row fans?
As she just said, I'm Brendan. I'm the drummer from Modern Thieves. I'm a Virgo, and I work as a web and graphic designer.
So Brendan, tell me, when did you pick up your first set of drums?
I started playing the snare drum, just one drum, in school band in 4th grade. My parents kind of gave me an ultimatum to pick up an instrument, and I was thinking about doing saxophone, but I was kind of a germaphobe, and I had this toy saxophone. It was like that big, and my brother is 8 years older. He would terrorize me, and he'd like lick the saxophone and stuff, and then it just wasn't good time. So as being a germaphobe, I decided to do drums because you don't put your mouth on drums.
Great answer. Well, I want to know, what are some of your influences now that you've been playing the drums for approximately 20 years?
Yeah, about 20 years. My influences are really across the board, but if I had to pick like one rock drummer, it would be John Bonham from Led Zeppelin. I actually have his symbol tattooed on my arm. And from like the more like hip hop side, definitely Questlove from The Roots. I actually used to have a big afro, and I met Questlove and got a photo with our afros touching. It's pretty nice, pretty nice.
It's fantastic. You do have the curly hair now that I'm looking at it. So tell me a little bit more about your background before meeting the Modern Thieves. Were you in other bands?
Yeah, I've been in rock bands since high school. And actually before Modern Thieves, Mike and I were in another band called Politics. And I've known Mike for almost 10 years now. But if I had to count all the bands I've been in, maybe 15 or so. Like right now I play in 3 bands.
That's great. And backstage we had a little bit of a chance to talk. You're not just a musician, there's definitely brains behind this music. Tell me a little bit more about yourself when you're not playing the drums.
I work for an international nonprofit called Search for Common Ground. I'm their web and new media manager. So anything graphics related, internet related, social media, marketing, all that kind of stuff, I oversee for the global nonprofit that works in 24 countries to kind of build peace between conflicting groups. So Israel, Palestine, different tribes in African countries, stuff like that.
Very interesting. Also, I saw a few Marines in uniform floating around here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the charity that they're here to support?
Well, when we were planning this event, we really wanted a charity to kind of draw attention to it, but also make the event worth something, so that it's not like we're just divvying up the money between the bands at the end of the night. And being around the holidays, I wanted to get Toys for Tots involved. So I did, the little request on their website, and they contacted us, and 2 Marines showed up tonight with toy drop-off boxes, and they actually gave us an award addressed to Modern Thieves. It's the Commander's Award. It's really nice. It's in this red binder. It's put away right now for safekeeping, but they gave us the Commander's Award. So we're going to be donating all the proceeds tonight to Toys for Tots. I think we're actually going to go out on a little shopping spree with all the money, buy a bunch of toys, then donate it. I'm not lying.
That's great, Brendan. Thanks. Actually, I was talking to your band members, and they told me a little rumor that you hadn't seen the video yet. Is this your first time actually seeing it with the public at tonight's debut?
Well, we have 2 videos. I've seen one of them, and I haven't seen the other. So I don't know. It'll be exciting the first time I watch it. But yeah, we just got the cut for it like yesterday or so. So I haven't had time to watch it yet. So it'll be interesting.
That's great. Well, I'm excited to watch it with you, and thanks so much for taking a minute to talk to us.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, front row. I'm backstage with Mudge of the Modern Thieves. Mudge, why don't you introduce yourself to the front row?
Hi, my name is Mudge.
And what role do you play in the band, Mudge, since you're a man of so many words?
I am on guitar. I am now the second guitar player, just joined a month and a half ago. I actually, Mike Trella, the other guitar player, he and I learned from the same teacher. That's how we know each other.
And did you learn locally?
Yeah, he's based out of like Fairfax, Virginia, and we both, I guess, I don't know where he was living at the time, where Mike was, because he drives to our houses, but the general area.
Great. And how long have you been playing guitar?
14 years. It's been quite a while.
And what made you start?
Well, I've always known I wanted to do something with music. I started on piano when I was a kid. I actually had a baby grand piano in my room till I was about like 6 or 7, which is really cool because my mom plays, her sister plays, my grandfather played. You know, I come from a somewhat musical family. And then I wanted to do guitar partly because, one, I had an uncle who was really cool who played guitar, who gave me my first one, and then I idolized the Beatles, so...
Fantastic. So would you say the Beatles were your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, listening to their records as a kid, I wanted to do that for a living.
Very cool. And did you sleep? Did you have a bed in that room or just a grand piano?
Well, my bed was in there, yeah.
Just making sure. I need to make sure you weren't playing music all day and not sleeping. What about this hair? Have you always had the long hair, or was this since you've been in the Modern Thieves?
No, the hair is since 2004. I was living out on my own, and being a musician, you know, make a lot of money. I couldn't afford a haircut, and I used to have a buzz cut like my whole life until I ran out of money, and so I just didn't get a haircut. And then I was like, hey, that doesn't look so bad, and I got a lot of compliments on it, so I grew it out. I actually just cut it. It was all the way down here, and I cut it and donated almost 14 inches to Wigs for Kids.
Good for you. You're also philanthropic. I'm really impressed. So how did you meet these guys? How did you get involved with the band?
Well, like I said, I learned from the same guy that Mike did. So about 10 years ago, the guy I was playing in a band with the guy who taught us, and our 2 bands played a show together. And then over the past 10 years, just his different bands, his Politics and Modern Thieves, and all of my different bands I've had, we've always been playing shows together. So I've known the guys for a very long time, except for Ryan. He's just the only one I've recently met. But the other guys I've known for about 10 years. And they just, when they needed a new guitar player, they gave me a call. I had just quit a band and said, all right, I'm your guy.
That's fantastic. Now, do you have a favorite song that you like to play?
Of a Modern Thieves song?
Not necessarily, just something you really like to play on the guitar.
I love this guitar player named Andy McKee, who plays an acoustic guitar, like finger style, where he taps and does a lot of crazy stuff. So I've, the past couple years, been trying to learn that style. So I'd have to say either Ebon Coast by Andy McKee or Drifting by Andy McKee are very, very fun to play.
Great, thanks. And what can we expect tonight to see at your show?
Mediocrity.
I certainly hope not.
No, awesome Mediocrity. Band practice has been doing great. It's my first full band show with them, but I know the songs now, so it should be a great show.
I hope so. How often do y'all practice?
Once a week, usually, but I get together with Ryan and Mike on a much more regular basis because we do acoustic shows. So we're together 3-4 nights a week.
All right, front row, you heard it first from Mudge from the Modern Thieves, and we'll see you out there on the stage.